Okay, gonna start the queue. Now, first things first, yesterday. So, anyone who is watching the VOD or whatever, you wouldn't know what happened yesterday if you didn't tune in live. We had a bit of technical difficulties, to the point that the recording got completely ruined, which... what else is new? But also, the stream just completely shit itself twice while I was doing it. And it was because my internet was just completely conking out, and I didn't know why. Well, lo and behold, I found out later on, and I'm gonna play Darius because that's what I was gonna play yesterday when my internet conked out. I found out, apparently, without any warning to me, the person who's actually, you know, fucking paying for internet, without any warning, they decided, we're gonna just shut down your internet temporarily to fix a downed line. And that wouldn't really be much of an issue. It's not like they choose when a power line goes down or not, or an internet line, or whatever kind of line it is. I understand. But the problem is, it had gone down way earlier this day. Or that day, rather. Way earlier yesterday morning. And they just never notified us that there was a down line, and that therefore there would be internet issues. Instead, they just figured, don't say anything. So the moment I ended stream yesterday, I called them, and I got to an automated message that, without me even having to say anything other than I'm having a problem, didn't have to say what the problem was, I just said having internet issues. Like that, I had the automated response of, there's a downed line in your area currently being worked on. We can tell you when it's fixed. And that just really rubbed me the wrong way. They obviously knew that it was affecting my area if I didn't even have to say what the issue was, other than my internet is having a problem. And they were able to instantly say there's a down power line. Or internet line, again, I don't remember what line they said. Point is, if they instantly had it to the point where they even had an automated response generated, the least they could fucking do was call me in the first place and send me the message first, call me that morning and say, hey, there's a down line in the area, we'll let you know when it's fixed. Because if I had known that, I wouldn't have streamed yesterday at all. Because there's no point in streaming when your internet is going to conk out after a single match. Or if I would have streamed with the big caveat of, look, my internet is probably going to cut out. If it does, I'm just going to stop the stream at that point. And what would happen is I would have played one game, started another one. It would have crashed in the first round, which I think is what happened last time, and then I would have just not kept streaming. Point is, I would have at least been aware, and I could change my plans accordingly. But they decided, Comcast and other wonder decided they didn't want to give me any warning. They wanted me to just figure it out on my own, which, like I said, that really rubbed me the wrong way. Really pissed me off. So yeah, that's what happened yesterday. They did notify me later because I did enable, notifications about it. They did make me aware later that supposedly the problem should be fixed. I'll be the judge of that. But yeah, so supposedly we're better now. But does not change the fact that I'm upset. Also, Courage of the Colossus is pretty nice. Okay, now we are fighting Center of the Universe Ornn, which is really difficult to deal with, and a Nesting Doll of Phelios, which is... I don't know, I don't really like Nesting Doll. I think Nesting Doll is kind of weak. Okay, that Aphelios is dead. And the bomb plant sent me right onto him. That was some really good teamwork there, with that bomb plant. Oh, there you go, Malzahar. Kind of useless without your ult. The tiny Aatrox is It's a bit fun to watch. Probably makes it a bit difficult to judge where to queue, though. I'm not gonna lie. I feel kind of bad for him in that regard. There's not... This is kind of a difficult choice. There are some heavy-hitting AD, but there's also some... you know what? I'll get plated. I was gonna say, there's some heavy-hitting AD, but there's also some decent AP, but there's not enough... There's not enough shit that I would need the tenacity for, because most of it's knock-ups or displacements, and there's no point in it. Now, being Darius, I, tank bust, so I'm really glad when I'm fighting teams that have a lot of chunkiness to them, and not a lot of damage. I really hate Gragas. I thought the Kayn was gonna keep going in. Okay, I gotta heal up. Come on, Skarner, you got this. Gotta keep the stacks up on both of them. Woo, that was close. Woo, that was really close. Overlord's Blood Mail is insane here, by the way. Like, actually insane. I've got Goliath. I think I'm gonna go Heartsteel. I wouldn't normally, but like with Overlords... With Overlords, it's kind of insane. Because just 3% of my bonus health is a free AD. And the tankiness is obviously good to boot. Yeah, I think that's the play, because there's not a lot of things that can deal with that. Other than some just percent max health burst. That's pretty much all that'll be able to deal with me. Which there is some in this game, but... Tiny Aatrox is back again. I hate not being able to move against this CC heavy ass team. Yeah, That team has way too much CC. You got Everfrost on Sylas, plus Sylas is just inherent CC shit, and then you got Aatrox with his constant knockups. That's just way too much stunning for me to be able to handle. But now I've got Heartsteel, which is going to be a nice big boon to get. Start stacking that up. If I'm really, really, really lucky, I'll get the Steal Your Heart quest as my next augment. With that, it's pretty much just GG. I will have insane AD and insane HP at that point. But I need to get that lucky. Otherwise, I'm still going to be good, but I'm not going to be as good. This Garen is terrifying, by the way. Normally, I wouldn't be that scared of Garen in this situation, but specifically Ultimate Revolution, I don't even need to be at half health and he can just double ult me. I'm waiting for him to bomb plant over. Not over that way. Thankfully, my bleed is hurting her quite a bit. Oh, didn't know he was gonna grab there. Kind of wasted my ult there, but we're fine. Scoped weapons could be nice, although the health and mana regen is really nice from Ocean Soul. So I'm gonna take that. Plus, in the really, really, really off chance that I somehow get Dragon Heart, then I'd be a fool to not take it. I'm surprised the Garen didn't ult me. He really could have done it if he had double ulted there. Seems like Ocean Soul lasts ever so slightly less than my passive. Okay, Mundo and Yone. Let's just get rid of that. Okay, this is good. Oh, that shot barely missed me. Woo, that was a close one. That was a very close one. Also, I'm not sure why Aatrox was sort of like staying at range when he was in the Renata form. I'm also not sure what the Sylas is doing. I'm starting to think the Sylas and Aatrox team might not have that much cohesion. Actually, I shouldn't even say cohesion. They were just doing some weird shit. It's not a lack of cohesion. That's just weird strategy. Okay, now here we get either Black Cleaver or Sterix. Sterix will give me a lot more AD than Black Cleaver will. Well, not a lot, but it'll as it goes on, it'll give me more and more. Black Cleaver gives me HP and AD. Double Spell Wake. I am getting Sterix. Okay, that made the choice a lot easier. It's also Karma and Malzahar, so we're going to have a very hard time moving. Gonna be silenced and rooted like near constantly. Hopefully, Skarner or I gets targeted, not both of us, because if we both get targeted, then I genuinely don't know if we'll be able to pull this off. They might burst us down. Because of Spell Wake. Okay, he got rid of his spell immunity. Yeah, this rooting is... this rooting and then just running around, actually just a cancer comp to fight. Yeah, that's fucking terrible to fight. Double Spell Wake should not be a thing, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like to talk shit on the game mode because I do have a lot of fun in it, but the one thing I really don't like is when two people get an augment that just should not be doubled up like that, because if you get hit by literally any ability, you have to move. And against a team like that, that's just pure CC, that's impossible, so you're pretty much just taking 1,000,000 damage from the augment. I wouldn't normally complain, like I said, but I guess it's between that and Earthwake are just two abilities that do way too much damage for what they are. They are obviously fully offensive augments, so it makes sense, but like, even as prismatic fully offensive augments, they do way too much damn damage because they scale way too hard. I'll just stand up here. That was a nice ult. I think his plan might be to just ult again. Yeah, we're not letting you do that one, Jin. The moment he went for that second ult, I was glad I had my E up. Ultimate Unstoppable is eh. Repulsor is bad. Tormentor is eh. I need to reroll. Heavy hitter, Overlord's Heartsteel. Casually doing 483 damage on basic attacks. Even more sometimes, yeah, and now my AD is stacked up for my passive, so I'm doing 600 damage per basic. My basic is doing as much as my damn Q does. Jeez. Just gonna stack up my passive on him. I needed that Heartsteel, so I'm glad I got it. Did not want them getting away and getting that heal plant, because that was a very risky move if we had let them have that. I'm gonna go for Black Cleaver. I could get a prismatic here, but I want to wait until I get another reroll. Because I am, you know what? Nah, I'm greedy. I regret my greed. I really regret my greed. I guess I'll take the big health bar from Turbo Chem Tank. Oh my gosh, my W does 922 damage. Jeez. Yeah, you're gonna bleed out now, Yon. You should not have done that. Yeah, Yon was so greedy to go in and do damage, he didn't even think about the fact that going in would absolutely get him to take a bleed hit. And I was at max stacks, so it'd be 5 stacks. My bleed at max stacks does do 191 stacking for each one. So, you know, casually doing damn near 1,000 damage per second. I should have gotten Black Cleaver though, I'll be honest. Turbo Chem Tank kinda is, yeah. It's good for chase. Yep, that's exactly what I was afraid would happen. And because it's her, she can just keep you locked down for a year. Thankfully, he used both. He used both on me there, so at least they're out. Oh my gosh, that's such a fucking annoying thing to deal with. Gotta love Mr. Fly-In instantly do 4,000 true damage, can't do anything about it build. Jeez. At least I have to stack mine. My gosh. I believe in the heart of the cards. Honestly, I think I want Elisa's Miracle here. That's actually just too good to pass up. While obviously Dragonheart is ideal, that's insane. But yeah, the Garen having the fucking Gale Force so he can just rush in and instantly ult is actually just awful to fight against, especially with the Nami able to hold you there. That is such a terrible team to fight. I mean, don't get me wrong, that one's not when I'm complaining, I'm not complaining about the character in this one. I'm not saying like Garen's overpowered. Garen's just a stat checker. I'm just saying like, damn, that is a very annoying comp to fight. Okay. Did not think that would hit me. I can't, I'm silenced forever. Does he have something to make him have all that ability haste? No, I'm just... the permanent silence. I was spamming Q and I just could never pop it. And then when I finally would get it, it was when they were already far enough away. Malzahar. Jeez. He was doing so much damage and Karma holding you down for a year. That one, I will say, is a cancer comp. Garen Nami, it's funny, it's strong to a certain degree, yeah, because Garen's always going to be strong in Arena, but like, it's fine. There are counters to Garen Nami. I don't know what the counter to Malzahar Karma is, because they literally just run around so damn much. And even if you get on top of them, it doesn't matter. I mean, you saw how much damage I was doing, and yet, even when I got on top of Karma, she just didn't die. And with Malzahar's passive keeping him safe from the first CC, you can't even say CC would beat them, because, well, it wouldn't, unless you have a lot of it. They had health bar melting from the mask as well, so it's like, I don't know, that one's the team that I am gonna say is a bit cancerous to fight against. But again, the Garen Nami one, despite me saying, oh man, it fucking sucks having him rush in, at the same time, that's Garen's whole thing, is his ult. Without his ult, half of his kit's gone. Like, don't get me wrong, his E is strong. His Q is good. W is there. But like, don't get me wrong, I am not saying he's an overpowered champion. Garen is not overpowered. There's a reason he doesn't show up much in pro play. It's because he is not that great compared to other options that are available. Is the greatest. Personally, I think my biggest problem, I don't even mind Malzahar in this game that much. I think my biggest problem is just Karma. I don't like Karma as a character, like, period. Full stop. Not even just in Arena. She's just so annoying to fight against, constantly shielding and constantly rooting. It's just not fun, is what I would say. I'm not sure who I want to play. I think I'll go Fiddlesticks. He doesn't get played much in this game mode, and for kind of good reason. He's not that great. But I think he can be really fun if you get the right shit. Like, if you get Ultimate Unstoppable, the one that makes you, well, unstoppable when you ult, even though it's only a silver augment, it makes his ult a million times better for one little good reason, and that is you ult and then you instantly press Q. I think it's Q. Is this? You know what? I haven't played Fiddlesticks in like a couple days, and now I've already forgotten which one is his Q and which one's his other abilities. You press the heal one, the one that does a wind up, sucks out some of their life, and at the end does a burst and heals you. You do that. You're unstoppable, so they can't cancel it. And you're in your ult, so it's doing a lot of damage to them already. But obviously that's a very niche thing to get. But if you get that, it basically means you get one free, unless they can kill you in that amount of time, you basically get one free burst of damage with your ult every time, which is a very nice combo. Alternatively, 2 ultimates is also really nice on Fiddle, because you can just ult onto them, and then once the first one wears off, ult a second time. Although I would argue Fiddlesticks' ult is not that good in this game mode. It's fine, but it's not the best. Okay, W is what I meant. I don't want any of these. Well, this is funny, and it's not what I meant. I'm gonna risk it. Okay. I'll go with Infernal Conduit. I was really hoping for something else, but I didn't get it. But Infernal Conduit isn't bad. The infinitely stacking burn. It's always going to be nice. Vigar is hurting already. I couldn't quite get the burst off that would have killed Vigar. I mean, he still died, but would have been nice to have gotten it. Go Swain, you got this. Oh, you can't res me though, okay. The stars, I think, are gonna be what fucks us here. Well, at least you got one more stack of your passive before it ended. Oh well, it's early game Fiddle and Swain. We both scale out of our fucking minds, so that's the main issue. I will say the Scarecrow effigies, they should probably just get rid of those in this game mode. I mean, I shouldn't say they should get rid of them. They should make it a different keybind, because a Scarecrow is nowhere near as useful as something that can let you see through invisibility. Ah, I tried to do it. Ah, thought he was gonna move forward there. Right as I got stunned, thank goodness. That's what I was going for. Yeah. Oh, I thought he would be... What? That's not where I flashed to. I flashed over the wall, but it didn't work. Jeweled Gauntlet, Twisted Fate. That explains why he was hitting a bit harder than I expected. Yeah, nothing I can do there. We just need to scale a bit more. None of these are useful for me. None of these are useful for me. Guess I'll take Force of Entropy. And we didn't even get one kill that round. If we did, I would have just sold it and instantly bought something better. Yeah, this is not my game, I'm not gonna lie. Infernal Conduit was not what I wanted. It does not do anywhere near as much damage as other things do. Eureka is what I wanted, but didn't get it. Whoa, Earthquake doing a lot of AoE. Are you serious? He was feared there. I hate how my animation takes long enough that I'm able to silence. I said fear, I meant silence. I'm able to silence, but he still hits me with the CC after he's silenced. And we still didn't get a kill. I think I might need to upgrade my duration on my Q. I'd really rather get my E up so it can do more slowing and damage, but I think I need to upgrade my Q. Just because I need them to be CC'd for longer. But yeah, I was really hoping for Eureka, not for this, or Jeweled Gauntlet. There were a lot of things I was hoping for, and I didn't find any of them. Omni Soul I was hoping for. Sadly, everything it gave me was kind of eh, and Infernal's just okay. It's really not what I wanted. If he tries to come over here with the bomb plant, I'm gonna be here to stop it. Or with this teleport, I guess. Oh, come on! Fleeing? Really? You waited that long to flee? He was able to kill me, and yet my fear still went off. Fiddlesticks is just waiting to CC today. Thank goodness for Swain being able to stay over there and keep his attention, though. I guess I'll execute. Now I can finally get rid of this Force of Entropy, by the way, and get something useful. Because Force of Entropy is just terrible, but I had no good options. Yeah, my burn is only doing, like, I don't know if it was mine or the Leandri's, I should say. I mean, Leandri's is still mine, but you know what I mean. Nah, he was too far away. Oh, Thresh, really? Damn. You got this, Swain. Oh, you definitely have this. He just killed himself. Okay, then. I don't think that was intentional. Let's get some more damage when they're low. We're just gonna go Ultra Execute. Wooglitz is another thing I was hoping for, by the way. There were a lot of things I wanted from that first augment I did not get. I would have even taken Goliath too, to be honest. There's just so much I would have been happy with and I didn't get. It's kind of sad. Again, what I got isn't bad, it's just really mediocre, to be honest. Because it does okay damage, and it does give me like quicker cooldowns, which is nice, but if I wanted quicker cooldowns, I'd prefer Eureka, and if I wanted more damage, I'd prefer Omnisoul, Goliath, a lot of other things. That's why it's sort of like, eh. I did not want to get CC'd there. Womp womp. Playing Zed and Vi because they just want to play whatever's meta. I'm glad they lost. That is one thing I will say. If you play characters just because they're really strong in this game mode, if it's just you playing it, I'll be like, fine, whatever. Some characters you just want to play even though they're strong. You know, like, I understand sometimes wanting to play Morgana. She is really strong in this. Or Alistair. He's really strong in this. But you might want to just play him for the sake of playing him. It might not be because of the fact they're strong. But if you're playing Vi and Zed, you're probably just playing what's really strong. That's why I prefer teams like me and Swain here, where neither of us is very good in this. We're playing them because we want to have fun playing them, not because we want to win. I mean, we do want to win, but you know what I mean? We don't want to win at the cost of being able to have fun. That's the way I see things. It's a for fun game mode. If you're playing ranked, I get why, like ranked summoners. I understand why you'd want to play what's meta. But in this, it's like, come on, man. Sure, there are ranks to it, but come on. That's just my opinion, though. See, that's what I mean, though. Zed with Ultimate Unstoppable, there's nothing I can do about it because he's Zed. And he's unstoppable, so... Meta character with a really good augment for that character. Couldn't do anything. Ooh. 70 AP. Okay then. Pretty happy with that. Next item, I might want to get Riftmaker just for some more survivability, but I'd really rather not. I'd really rather get Void Staff. Maybe, you know what, maybe I get Zonia's at this point, just so that I can actually survive Zeds, because there's so many, like, quick burst kill you characters in this. There's the Zed, the Kayn, there's another Zed, there's the Veigar, there's just enough that it's like, maybe I should just get Zonia's now. I was gonna save it for last buy, but might not be able to. He hit me with one ability and one ult. That Veigar has insane damage. I think his thing crit probably. Couldn't quite kill him there, but I think you've got this, man. You've got this. Come on. Come on. There we go. I was really scared for a second there. I'm like, if the plant comes down fast enough and his stars melt him enough, we might lose this. Oh, that scared me. Okay, I'm gonna buy this. Random. Oh, I saw it gave me AD and AP. Did it give me anything else? I don't think so. I think it was just... I think what it gave me was AD and AP and then another AP. Because it gives you 2 random things, and one of the random things can be both AD and AP. Well, I'm happy that it went that way rather than the other way around, where I would have gotten mostly AD. Okay, now the TF is suddenly going crit. Or not suddenly, he has dual gauntlet. He's been going crit. I don't know what I'm thinking. Oh my gosh, I don't like getting rooted and then having Set just obliterate me. Because I was just unable to move for a long ass time because of the Rammus, and then this Twisted Fate rooted me. Come on, come on. Oh, that was a close one. I guess I'll take the Omnivamp. It's really not giving me very good anvils. I really want some AP or some HP. I don't really want Omnivamp. Take it for the AP. I think final item... I think I just take Void Staff. This is not doing Lich Bane, obviously. I mean, Hextech's pretty good too, but I'm not sure I really want mobility more than I want damage at this point. Earthwake. Wish I could have seen how much damage it did there, but then it closed it. Man. I am not doing very well. It does not help that they have a team, or every team it seems is burst. And that's literally the exact thing you don't want to fight with Fiddle. You want to fight a lot less burst than that, because I need to survive long enough for my W to proc to heal me, and if they just burst me down, I can't do that. But that's what happens when people play the meta champions, Kayn, Zed, and Vi. Thankfully, at least one person didn't play meta. I appreciate that, Cassiopeia. I really do. Unless Cassiopeia is meta, and I just don't realize it. I just don't see her often enough to think she's meta. Look at that. How is that fucking fair, that Kayn? We're fighting Kayn again. Why not the Vi and Zed, who we haven't fought since, like, we fought them once. And yet we're gonna fight the Kayn and her for a third time? Oh, great. This map completely ruins me. My ult just got ruined by her AoE shit. Her AoE grounding just ruined my ult there. That's the worst map in the game, by the way. The only characters who benefit from that map are the characters who really should not be getting a map entirely devoted to themselves. If that makes sense. I'm trying to think of how to word that. Basically, people who can go over walls are already so annoying in this game mode because they can just constantly get away from you and just run, run, run. And then that map is specifically built in a way where you're just constantly dealing with the walls in the way. I don't like that one. I really don't like that map. Plus, like I said already, Kayn just is Kayn. The funny thing is, in normal Summoner's Rift, I have no problem with Kayn. I don't think he's that good in normal Summoners. It's just in this, he's insane. A Nocturne, okay. Tell you what, I'll put my money where my mouth is and ban Kayn.
The weak fear the shadows.
Fear controls them.
I've got an execution style ally. He's gonna want me to probably go something tanky to back him up. Or we could just both go damage and try and kill them as fast as possible. That's also an option. I'll wait and see what other people pick. Do a little bit of decision making based on that, but I'm not gonna entirely sway my decision off of just what other people pick. I was considering going Pyke to join him for damage, but since Pyke's banned, that's not happening. What do we think is going to appear? There's a cat under my head. Tom Kench, for one simple reason. Udyr will absolutely decimate Nocturne if he builds right, and I can just get rid of Udyr for a while with my ult. And Nasus is gonna kind of ruin Nocturne. I can get rid of Nasus. Singed is annoying. Ezreal and Katarina are teaming up together. That's fun. Yi is, of course, in his game, because when I don't ban him, he's gonna show up. But anyway, all in all, I mostly went Tom just to basically keep the scariest character away from Nocturne. That way, he's not getting fucked completely. Plus, Nocturne fighting only one person is obviously ideal for him, since he is single target most of the time. Actually, most of the time or all the time. I've never played Nocturne, so I don't know if any of his abilities actually can hit more than one target or not. Because I know he's auto-attacking, but I don't know if his auto-attacks are able to ever do an AoE that does damage or anything like that. You know, I don't know if he's like Sylas passive or something. I'm not sure. I very, very, very rarely fight Nocturne, and I never play as Nocturne, so I honestly don't know. I think I've played him once ever. Like once or twice, and they were both in arena, and I'm not even sure it was this arena or if it was like a previous one, so not a lot of frame of reference. This is a team under my head, by the way. Ooh. Oh, I'm yawning. Ooh, Apex Inventor. Yes, please. That's going to be insanely good with Heartsteel. Maybe I'll get really lucky and I'll get Gargoyle too, because Gargoyle and Heartsteel with Apex Inventor. Oh, mwah, beautiful.
Misery has a delectable taste.
Tom just did a backflip. That's all he did. Okay. Definitely want to focus this Master Yi. Just gotta beat him up. Yi was the most dangerous one, so. Ah, oh, that was close. That was really close. If the ring hadn't forced me to take so much damage to revive my teammate while letting Twitch not, I think we would have been fine there. There's enough AD I want plated. Yeah, if basically if the ring was just a little more this way, just a little more, then I think we would have easily won that. It was literally the difference maker there was like 100 health, maybe, if that. If I had just 100 more, we would have been fine, and I would have had 100 more if it weren't for that. And I did use my flash that round, thinking that we had that in the bag, so Sag. Oh well. They still put up a good fight. Plus, my augment kind of does jack shit for me right now. I just wanted to stun the Gnosis and then go for her. I thought he was going to keep chasing her. Come on, Senna, die, die, die. We got this. Whew. Cruelty is pretty nice. Especially because it might decrease the cooldown per target spellcast, I'm not sure. I can test it right now. No, it doesn't. Yeah, if I had Cruelty for that first fight against Yi, we would have absolutely won it with that QW combo I did against him. That would have done enough damage with Cruelty to absolutely shred him. That combo. That's a really strong one with Cruelty, especially. Because it just does a free extra couple, you know, almost 400 damage. I didn't think I was gonna not kill him there. I thought my hit was gonna kill him. I would have E'd if I'd realized. I had too much faith in my damage there. Oh well. They put up a good fight. Can't complain when you lose to someone who's just playing really well. Now I finally have Heartsteel, so now I'm finally going to be really doing well. I also want to get Anguish, you know, from Unending Despair, because I think that item CDR still works on it, and that makes it insane. First, I'll probably get Spirit, though. I'll get Spirit and then Unending. Or will I? Do I want that? On one hand, Spirit helps me with my Q healing as well. On the other hand, Unending Despair gives me even more healing, and it's a decently large chunk of it, too. I don't know, I'll have to think about that. Maybe it'll depend on the augment I get. If I get an augment that makes me heal more, then I definitely will just take Unending Despair first. I mean, I'm taking both, but I'm just talking about which I'll get first. I'll let him get his health up, because he needs it more than me. I'm a tank. I can get the Heartsteel. I tried to eat him, but I couldn't. Yep, thank goodness. I did not want to flash for nothing. Whew. Gain 15% ability power. Well, that's nice, but I'm not going ability power. I think I'll take... Although it... It is nice to have it. I think I'll take Snowball Fight, though. I need the ability to get onto the enemy if they're running away. Like this Singed. I don't like turning up 15% AP increase, but I'm not playing AP, so... Just tank problems. The damn little grubs make it so hard. Cruelty moment. The double stun. Whew. Well, knock up and stun, not double stun, but you know what I mean. Double immobilization. That was a fucking close one. Good work, Nasus. Unending Despair first. I figure Spirit Visage, the healing is nice, but this one is just going to pay off so much more. It says every 5 seconds, but it's less than that because of the item CDR. It's more like 1 point some seconds. Yeah, that 68 you keep seeing pop up, that's Unending Despair healing me. You can see how often I'm healing. That's just way better. I wish I could see what the actual CDR is. Okay, I just need to wait. There we go. Ah. Oh well. 44 ability power. Hot damn. I'll take that. That's just a very, very hard to kill team. Katarina does insane damage considering she's got Heart Steel. Like, she's insanely tanky and has Heart Steel. Ezreal has Shield and Molten Stone. We just don't beat them. It'd be 100% frank, we just don't beat them. If Nocturne is alive after Cat gets her first ult off, we have a chance. But it's definitely one where I need to basically shield him whenever they go in. I really want that Heart Steel stack. That was close. Fame Magic is useless. Spirit Link might help my teammate. Let's get it. Hopefully between this and I'll probably get Knight's Vow later as well, just to double up the ability. I wasn't gonna get Knight's Vow, but if you can combine them both, Spirit Link and Knight's Vow, it means 30% damage reduction for him, so I'm gonna do that. Well, not quite 30, it's like 27 or 28%, but you get my point. Yeah, Master Yi is gonna shred my ass. That was a close one. That is a massive Udyr. Okay, it's Goliath. I wasn't sure if it was that or Mad Scientist. That's real. Wow. Okay, now I need Visage, like ASAP. And then, honestly, here, let's get a legendary tank item. So yeah, I know I said about Knight's Vow. The thing is, getting 2 items this round is even better. Plus, I don't really need to get Knight's Vow, to be honest. Doubling it up is fun, but like, it's not necessary. Jin, can you maybe hit the enemy instead of me? Oh, I don't get any of that, but I don't need it. Well, that was not ideal. That was really not ideal. Yeah, it's like Nocturne said. At that one, we just... I don't... Okay. I don't mind that map too much. I think it's mostly fine, but I do think that there is an inherent massive advantage to whoever spawns on the bottom side, and I think they need to fix that, because, like... that is a bit uneven. Like, if you have a Rengar on your team, and it's like, oh yeah, we spawn on the side that has no bush while they spawn on the side that has bush, it's just a straight-up loss, because you can't use the most powerful part of your character's kit. Whereas if they have a Rengar and you don't, it's like, well, then they just win because they get that insane strength. It's like, it needs to be more even with the spawns in that one, I'd say. But I don't mind it that much. That Udyr does 1,000,000 damage. I am surprised we won that, honestly. Ezreal almost accidentally killed him. Come on. Oh man, that's not what I wanted to see. I wanted the cat Ezreal to lose. I'm actually gonna swap out Titanic for Knight's Vow. I know I said it. Well, I'm gonna swap it out for Thornmail, actually. What did I get from that? Crit chance, and I think just more HP. Yeah, crit chance and HP. Oh, the crit chance is useless, but the HP is nice, I guess. This Katarina is gonna have 1,000,000 health. He got Ezreal. Oh, her ult just got wasted. We won. Oh, she's gotta be mad. I guess Shrinkrai at this point. Just need to make them do less damage. More HP. They both do a ton of damage. Udyr melts me. Yeah. Or I can just be stun locked. Don't worry. It's combo breaker, guys. In a game mode based around getting killed within 5 seconds, obviously, combo breaker, waiting until you've been stunned for 7 seconds is going to help. I'm not mad about that one as much as you'd think, though, because that one was really just a case of Udyr got some insane augments, and also Udyr is really strong in this game mode, but Udyr takes skill, right? I mean, that may not be something a lot of people agree with. I think Udyr takes skill. Maybe not like the amount of skill that like what's a high skill character that I can think of, like Ryze, old Ryze specifically, the one that actually had skill expression. Ryze took skill, genuine massive amounts of skill. Obviously not that level. Udyr isn't that level, but Udyr is definitely not Garen levels of easy either. There's a bit of a difference there. Also, I don't want to jinx it, but halfway through the stream and no stream issues. Maybe Comcast actually got their shit together. Let's hope. Because thank goodness that I actually get to stream today. I mean, I will say, though, I'm glad it happened yesterday. That is something I need to say. I am very glad of all the days this week it happened yesterday, because I already was doing a shorter stream than normal yesterday because of needing to take my mom to physical therapy. So there couldn't have been a better day, basically, other than one where I wasn't streaming. But like in terms of stream days, couldn't have been a better option, because I was already gonna only stream until 1 o'clock, and it was like 12:30 I think before the first one hit. So I had effectively gone through half of the stream before having an issue anyway. Anyway, let's play a Mordekaiser game. Haven't done that in a while. And as for what we want to ban, Kayn.
The weak fear the shadows.
Fear controls them.
Okay. Although, depending on what skin this Lucian has, I would almost want to play Garen just so we could both go Demacia Vice, but I don't know if he has the Demacia Vice Lucian skin. If I knew for a fact he did, I'd play it and ask him to use it, but that's too risky of a move if I don't know if he has it or not. Especially because I'm in the mood for a Mord game, not a Garen game. Oh, hey, look, Garen. Also, under my face is an echo. Also, as you can see, yet again, if you don't ban Yi, Yi shows up every damn game. There's a reason I ban him. It's because he's annoying. At least Kayn doesn't always show up. He's just really insane when he does. Also, double Vi. Jack's under my head now, by the way. Jack's an echo. Double Vi. The Vi Garen's gonna fucking hurt a lot. And the Vi Yi will too, but like I'm worried about the Vi Garen because he'll be stunned for so long and then he'll just be able to ult you when you're low. That's gonna be a very scary one. Thankfully I am Mord, so I could ult Garen and hopefully beat him. I can ult Vi and leave Yi to my TF. There's a couple options here. Basically, what I want to do is take away whoever I think could kill TF the most. Or take away whoever I think he has the least chance of killing. So, like, Aatrox and Lucian over here, I probably want to ult the Aatrox so he can handle Lucian. Because I feel like TF can beat Lucian, but Aatrox can beat TF. It depends on how good they are, respectively. The Vi and the Garen, I definitely want to take out Vi, because TF just needs to hit like one root on Garen, and then Garen is not catching up. I'm still not sure with these two. With these two, ugh. It really depends on how skilled the Jax and Echo are. And how skilled my TF is. The Garen Darius, This one's a difficult one, because it depends on who the Darius focuses. Slow cooker. I'll take it. It does do damage based on max health, so I wish I had this as Tom, but I won't complain. So yeah, I'll probably get Riftmaker this game just to get some more HP than normal. Riftmaker, maybe Leandri's as well. Always get Rylai's. But those three all give me some HP to get me some more burning from Slow Cooker. And Slow Cooker takes up a large amount of my ult with damage, even if they're running away from me. If they stay too close to me, they'll still be damaged. So it'll be pretty nice. And if I ult a big health bar person and kill them, then I'll be able to keep their health bar to make my Slow Cooker do even more damage to their ally. I got stunned for so long there. They're just running around getting heal plants. Yeah, that's one thing I do dislike about this game mode, is how if your characters are mobile enough, you can just run around and have your entire strat be just heal plant, heal plant, heal plant. Damn. Yeah, that one, I think we could have done that if it weren't for the fact they just literally took every single fucking heal plant in the match. Jax flashed away, got the heal plant, and the whole time Echo was just running around taking all of them. Like, I think I like it more when the map has two of them. When there's three, there's just way too many, that it just means that if your champion is based around movement speed or you know, dodging or shit like that, you can just run around and fully heal constantly until the ring is small. The hit and run tactics are just a bit oof. It's not OP per se, it's just annoying. I thought he'd go in. Hey, look, Mordekaiser, it's your weapon. I'm gonna reroll. Rune Carver is nice. The best part of Rune Carver is my passive can proc it. If only there was a shorter cooldown on it, though. The 2.5 seconds is a bit much, maybe 2. But obviously, I know it'd be overpowered. Yeah, we got bursted so damn hard by cruelty there. Oh gosh. How much damage did Cruelty do? Like 482? Damn. Plus, you know, Curse Touch making it do more, but damn. No wonder he melted the TF so hard. Anyway, Rylai's, I need that. I desperately need that. Next up, I will get Riftmaker. I'm basically building, like, 2 seasons ago Mordekaiser. Normal Summoner's Rift Mordekaiser from 2 seasons ago. 1 or 2, I don't know what it was. And when I say my passive can proc it, that includes my basic attacks part of my passive. So my attacks proc Rift Rune Carver. Yeah, I ulted him and then he just used his funny Zonias. I didn't know he was going Wooglets. I should have checked in... I need to check augments and items. I always forget to do that in this game mode, and it just makes me lose every time. I need to remember, check what they're building, because if I had seen he had that, I would have ulted the Jhin instead. But yeah, if I can stack Rune Carver properly, we're in pretty good shape. I couldn't do anything. The double ultimate revolution, they literally just melt and you can't do anything to counter because you're stunned for so long. Jeez. That is a comp. Don't get me wrong, they're only that strong because they both have ultimate revolution. Garen and Vi are both strong in this game mode, but at the same time, like, if they didn't both have it there, I could have ulted the Vi and I could have beaten her in a 1v1, but not with that situation going on. Jeez. Actually, you know what? I'm getting Leandre's first. I need some anti-tank to deal with the Vi's, the Darius, the Aatrox, the Jax to a certain degree, depending on how tanky he ends up being, the Amumu, the Nautilus. There's way too much to not go a little anti-tank. Okay. This is a interesting fight. I tried to ult him and I missed him with my click. His Jeweled Gauntlet also made him crit me with that Q, which is not ideal. I should have used Flash to get out of the range of his Q, and then we would have been fine. Oh well. I've never claimed to be good at this game for a reason. It's because I'm bad and dumb and I have no good reaction time. Just casually getting a rune carver while I'm just standing there. Waste his E. Damn. I did not want to get pulled by the Darius and then just get insta-shredded by their double true damage ultimates, but TF was not able to stun the Garen and get away, so damn. Oh well. It was a close one. I know we got 8th. When I say close, I mean that last match. I do think my TF, who was going no items, really has no room to talk. Because he pinged the hell out of me there at the end there because he was upset that I left him. But at the same time, you're playing Anvil only TF in solo queue. No. You can't complain about your allies if you're playing a very, very, very RNG dependent build in solo queue, because I wanted to live because I knew I was doing most of the work because of the fact that you're doing that, so. Sorry, not sorry, is what I'm saying. The
weak fear the shadows.
Fear controls them.
Who to play? You know what? Let's do a Lux game. I haven't played Lux in a little while, in a hot minute. It's been like a week or two since the last time I've even touched the character. Or, more than a week. Definitely 2 or 3, actually, not 1 or 2. I've got my time mixed up. Ooh, or I go Pike. I go Pike. I really like Pike. I really enjoy Pike in this game mode because he's just so... I think he's so balanced, unironically. I don't mind fighting Pike in this, and I don't mind fighting as Pike in this. I think he's really well balanced, and I think the main reason why is because of the fact that, like, yes, he can get some insanely high lethality, which obviously gives him a lot of damage. Yes, he can get some really good ability haste, which makes it so he can stun you and all that shit. Yes, he can heal up with his, passive, but he has no damn survivability if you catch him out. Unlike every other character in this game mode, or not literally every other, but seemingly every other character in this game mode who can CC you for a million years, like Alistar. Well, Alistar's tanky. Or the characters who can burst you down like Udyr. Well, Udyr's got some tankiness to him. Pike just pops. He is literally like the ultimate glass cannon in this game mode. I mean, to a certain degree, normally he can be, but like, and normally he's got a lot of room to run away, right? He can, you don't chase a Pike. But in this game mode, the map is so much more condensed, especially once the ring shrinks, that I think it balances out the fact that normally Pike would be in, like, if this game mode was on a full-size map, Pike would be god tier. He'd be one of the best characters. But the map is so small, it heavily nerfs him to the point of, I think, him being balanced. Is he annoying to fight sometimes? Maybe. Also, this is under my face. Maybe he can be. If he gets something that gives him insane ability haste and Q or Z, it can be bad. But I don't want any of those. I don't want any of these. I guess Brutalizer. That was really not ideal there, by the way. At least I got some lethality. I got 10 lethality. And some AD and ability haste, but I was really hoping for some more offensive augments, and most of what it was giving me was either not offensive at all, or like it's killing time, where it's like, well, yeah, but my ult's an execute. I don't want to not execute with my execute. Damn. Damn, they are using all their flashes. Oh, I whiffed that so hard. I may have just lost it for us by doing that mistake there. I cannot believe I'd messed that up so hard. Okay, thank goodness. I meant to stun him and then have him die to the ring, but then I completely messed up. That was a massive fuck up. Anyway. How many shields we dealing with? Well, we got Tom. We got Tom. He's the only one with a shield. Okay, so I guess I won't be going Serpent's Fang. I'm one of the few people who likes to build Serpent's Fang. I think Serpent's Fang is so good of an item, but it is so niche. You need to be fighting, like, in normal league, at least 2 people who do shields, or 1 person who mega does shields. In arena, you need like 3 or 4 heavy shielders before it's worth it. Ah, he had to use his flash. There we go. Duskblade? Okay. At first I didn't see it, like I was just looking at the 2 on the left, I'm like, ah, okay, maybe I'll go crit, and I saw Duskblade, I'm like, oh! But yeah, no, if I'm playing a character who's going lethality in normal summoners, if I'm fighting like a Tom or a Mord, I absolutely adore going Serpent's Fang. I think it is such an underrated item. And I only say underrated because so many people don't like to build it, and I don't know why. It's so good. Why would you not want to build it? It just makes shields may as well be useless. I thought he'd be able to do some damage there. I thought he was gonna do enough damage to get her in execute range there. Oh well, at least we won. Yeah, when I ulted there, since she was so close, I figured my one basic, and then if he did like a Q or something, maybe even just an instant tap E, it'd be enough to kill her. But oh well, we still won, so it doesn't matter. But at least we didn't get the, you know, sadly we didn't get the gold. I didn't mean to say at least. At least means it's a good thing. Axiom Arc to make my ult insanely better. No Serpent's Fang this game. We will be getting Cyrilda's Grudge though, because Armor Pen lethality is, you know, always needed. I might get Hubris, but I don't know if it's worth it. If I'm not getting it first item, and I'm getting it, you know what? Fuck it, we'll get first item. We'll get Axiom Arc second. Why do I have such an interesting looking statue? I didn't ult him because I thought he'd use his ult, but he just didn't. Oh well. I mean, it sucks I didn't get the extra gold, I guess, but... I say I, my ally. Close. I do not like Alawi teams, so that's gonna be annoying to fight. Hopefully we'll be able to beat her when our time comes. Apex Inventor, no. Dive Bomber is probably the right play here. Look at this. Look at this Pike statue. Why do I have this giant ass fish under it? Like, I know it's because he's going for the kill on it, but like I get what it is. I guess I'm more asking why in Arena would you have something so damn large just taking up all this area? Anyway, next is Axiom and then Cyrilda's. This is another Tryndamere. I'm gonna again assume this Tryndamere will use his ult. Oh my gosh. I thought he'd move. Woo, that was a close one. If he had waited a bit longer to pop his ult there, we would have lost. Okay. Well, now I have Axiom Arc. Imagine how nice getting Steal Your Heart could be, theoretically, with all the AD you'd get. Although, I guess wasting an item slot on Heartsteel probably wouldn't be ideal. I guess Goliath. Imagine how good Goliath would be on Pyke. Because of his passive. I still love how he gets 200% lethality in move speed. That's so big. A 200% scale is just a lot. Even if it is just lethality and going on to movement speed, but... Oh. Kill stolen. Let's get 2 random shards, I guess. Oh, I saw the tenacity go up. I didn't see what else went up. Oh, heal and shield power. Does that work? I don't think it would. I don't think that works. But you know what? It's funny. Hubris has gotten me a good, 35 AD for the rest of the round once someone dies. That's pretty nice. Damn. Yep, that hurt. Oh my gosh. The W ability haste marks Mage Azir. I am surprised they haven't won more rounds. Unironically, that is like the best combo I think you can get on Azir. Well, Mark's Mage in general is the best combo you can get on Azir. It's not even a combo, it's just Mark's Mage is insane on Azir. Jeez. I don't even mind losing, even though I hate Alawi as a character, I don't mind the Azir winning that. I do not like this team winning, just the CC win, but oh well. Okay, so basically if I hit someone with my E, it's gonna do insane damage. My E now does about as much damage as my Q does. Oh. Raid boss, okay. Yeah, I don't think he was expecting that. Also, Smolder takes flight, ignoring terrain and bombarding the lowest health enemy. He did 50 damage, guys. 50 damage. I'm not surprised this... Bro did the Shurima shuffle there, holy shit. Oh, bye, Tom. You should have walked instead of shielding there. It sucks because what we really need is we need someone to beat that Alawi team, because I don't think we can.
Team Wolf has been eliminated.
Do I buy Cyrillas here? Or do I greed? I think I greed. Okay. So, Cloudburst. I can execute with my E basically now by just going Gale Force and E, like, you know, or E and then Gale Force, whatever. I couldn't show it right there because Gale Force is a 30-second cooldown, but I was waiting for them to get closer, but I couldn't do anything, and then he pinged me, which kind of upsets me. Kind of tilted by that. Yeah, I need to wait for them to get closer. Ouch. I don't think that flash was worth it, buddy. I don't know if you're winning this even with that. Never mind. You know what? Good use of flash. I was wrong. But that's the combo I meant right there, what I just did. Although, I'll be honest, the 30-second cooldown on it, I don't know. It might not have been worth it. I was really hoping for Prowler's Claw. But I can do this combo here, which does pretty good damage. I don't know. I think once I get Cyrildas, I might sell my Prismatic just to get something better. Oh shit! I did not mean to hit my Q there. I fat fingered my Q. And Zed can just press one button and kill me. So that's what I mean when I say Pyke's balanced, though, in this game mode. Because if you pick a character who can do damage, then, you know, like burst damage just ruins Pyke. I will say, I think Raid Boss was not the play there for Vlad. He was not really helping with that. Because all of my strength came from the fact that if they prioritized him, I could destroy them. And if they prioritized me, he could destroy them. But he basically made it so that now if they just focused me and then focused him, they won. That's why the only round we won once he got Raid Boss was the one where they prioritized him, and then I killed them while they were doing it. The other rounds afterwards, they always either ignored him completely, like that last round, or it was like with the Briar Twitch one where they did so much damage to him and he was so far away from me because I needed to hide in the bush that it didn't matter. All in all, it was just a case of, I don't think that was the right play there. I don't think he should have gotten that. Anyway, this is my last game, so I want to do something fun. Something real fun. I'm gonna ban Yi. Clearly I play Yuumi here. No, no. What would be fun to play? How about ASOL? I think ASOL is really fun in this game mode if, and this is a big if you get the right augments and items. It doesn't need to be perfect. Obviously, there are some, there's like a build that is just the best on ASOL, but you can't always assume you get it. Not to mention, if I get offered Center of the Universe, I feel like I'm probably gonna take it just for the sake of it being funny. That or like Omni Soul, because again, funny, it's dragons, he's a dragon. The stars are funnier than the Omni Soul, but I won't throw away a perfectly good run just for the sake of something being funny. We definitely want a Morgana over a Skarner here, just because the the people on their team who get ruined by rooting, or on those teams that get ruined by rooting, are there's a lot of them, whereas Skarner will just get shredded. Because like, think it, you root Zed, he can't even ult. You root Kayn, which of course Kayn should, I don't ban him, and he's a lot weaker. Warwick and Pike, either of them. Mostly Vayne. Pike, of course, and Alistair. This is the one that's like not as bad. This is one of the few teams that it's like, it doesn't really matter if they get rooted or not. But as for what Skarner, they would destroy Skarner, maybe destroy Skarner, depends on how good the Ahri is at hitting her true damage and how much the Alistair can CC. Destroy Skarner. Because they just, true damage, lethality, true damage, lethality, Kayn, armor break. There's way too much anti-tank for a tank to be good here. That's why I ended up saying, go Morg. Although, admittedly, I only did see half of these characters. It seemed that way from the first half of the characters I saw. It was like, this seems a bit armor ignoring. It seems like a bunch of people who can do enough damage that you probably don't want to go a tank. Anyway, so since this is, like I said, last arena for the day, and for the week, because, Tuesday, I figured, like I said, I want to do something fun, and ASOL can be quite enjoyable, because if you get enough AP, you can just ult and then Q and they're gone. Ult EQ. But you definitely are a bit augment and item reliant if you do that. Otherwise, I do have the same problem as Pike. I squish like a fucking balloon. But at least, unlike Pike, I can build HP. Not with an item, but like if I get, for example, Goliath, like that's gonna still be good on me. 15% increased AP is obviously not bad. And then the 35% HP will help make me a bit tankier. But Pike, he just gets straight AD for it because of his passive. So we're gonna load in maybe today. Are you gonna just make me regret saying that I'm gonna play one more game? Are you gonna make me sit here until fucking 2 o'clock? Oh man. We're still at 93%. I was trying to click on the 93, but apparently the areas for these are a bit larger than they look, huh? Weird. Banners are a bit bigger than they show. Okay, but seriously, we've been at 93% for, like, I think a minute and a half at this point. If not 2. Can we... Whoever's playing on a toaster, can you please just disable your internet completely so that it kicks you. Like, come on. I'm impatient. There we go. I have to. It's a Dragon Soul. Looks like it's Legend Hunter 7 who had the issue. Who is that? Ah, the Ari. She's got no items too. I think she's not actually in. Hey, we got the better spawn. I wanted to stack up my Q as much as I can. Right when I W. Oh my gosh, the bomb plant. I didn't mean to take that from her, I just kind of didn't want him to get it. Oh, I didn't get to type it. I forgot that my E also gives me Stardust for every second they're in. Oops. Okay. I'm not, I guess she just didn't want me to stack up more. Not sure what else you could explain that with. Oh, Morgana with cruelty. Insane. If only I could get my Q up maxed. That'll be really useful once I have that. I can stack off of that, buddy. Yeah, he doesn't realize I can, I know it says if they're a champion, but I'm pretty sure the ultimate form of his thing works. I am curious on this double pike fight here. Well, Pike wins. Who'd have guessed? Okay, I think I get Rylai's first here. And now I can just queue forever. How nice. We gotta kill Vayne first, because the the Nunu will heal. I couldn't do anything there. I got hit into the wall and then just dead. I believe in you. Come on, you got this. Come on, you got this. Oh, well. Double spatula. My E executes as long as they're below 12.2% max health. I couldn't do anything, I was charmed for too long. This alley is just so damn tanky. Ah, the Jhin really just kind of ruins it. I guess Rabadon's time. It's finally time to get that big AP increase.
On the rings of wrath.
All those executions for my E. Look at that, just trying to execute it over and over again, but it can't. Okay, let's try and kill this Pike. I couldn't do anything there. I was just perma CC'd. 3.5 seconds straight of CC. There's nothing you can do in that situation. His heal and jumping out saved him there. Take the ability power. So how far of range does my ult have? Pretty good. Oh! Oof. Yeah, it used to give me my ult back, but I guess they changed that in the most recent update. Pretty good. I like the defense. Now he's got almost entirely armor. His only MR is from Jack's show, but he's got a lot of health on him. We gotta prioritize Pike here. That was so close. Oh well. Oh well. Well, guys, that is the end of that. That was a very fun game, even though we only got 7th place. It was honestly really enjoyable. I think our main issue there, I was trying to stack off of Alistair there, thinking, oh yeah, we've got this. And then when he respawned Pike, Pike just did so much damage. Not much I could really do, though. I mean, obviously, the way I stack off of him was with my Q, and my Q is, you know, a lot of my damage. The way we really got fucked there, though, was just because Ali blew up that bomb plant, sending him and Mork both out. I mean, and because Pike ult. Obviously, Pike ult would have ruined it anyway, even if she didn't get knocked out. All in all, that was just a bad situation, but you know what? It was fun, and that's what's important. Anyway, that's the end of the stream for today. I'll be back tomorrow with some RimWorld, and yeah, nothing else to it. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, night, or whatever time it is if you're watching the VOD, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.